Hello everybody, this is David with David Streams. We're actually doing a cooking with David right now. I hope everybody's doing well today. I had some time to myself in the kitchen. I'm just going to let you know what we're doing. This is a meat sauce I made with my sister actually about 3 days ago. It's still good, but I'll tell you how to make it if you want to go ahead and do it. Now, the noodles we're preparing for this meat sauce are these. They're udon noodles coming from Japan. I bought them at a Asian store not too long ago. Now, the other thing I'm going to be doing is, since I don't have enough noodles to actually properly carry over everything I'm doing, I'm going to be adding spaghetti noodles as well, just to make things a little bit nicer. I hope everybody's doing it well, alright. I know this is an uploaded video. I don't do these many. And I just want to say, I hope everybody's doing well today. Now, real quick, simple, to the point. Rolled up sleeves, washed hands, keep your hair out of your food, keep everything tied back. One last thing, here we go. Let's get everything ready to go and get everything started. First thing we need to do is get a pan. Now, fortunately, I have the house to myself for the time being, so I'm not worried about actually having interference right now. But first thing we need to do is get a pot, relatively good size. Get water boiling. All right. Now, for those of you who are new or actually have never been part of the David Stream family, there's a Discord channel tied to the description of this video. Now, let's get this water boiling. First things first, let's go move this over, get this ready. Let's get this warmed up, ready to go. Now, first things first, boil water. Takes about 3 to 5 minutes, maybe a little bit longer. Now, what you also need to do is add salt. Now, what I'm going to do is, just for the sake of expediency, we're going to go and add just a little bit of this salt here. Doesn't really matter what salt you add, but this is just to help with the boiling process. A little bit of salt. Alright. So, from this point, we wait. Now, let's go on into this. This is a tomato, onion, pepper, bell pepper, mix red sauce. It is basically what you would call a spaghetti sauce turned into more of eclectic fashion. It has onion in it. It has the process how we go about making it too is we actually process the meat first, cook it down. After processing the vegetables, onion, the tiny bell peppers, the ones that you can find at either your local, let's see, Walmart, Target, anywhere else, Albertsons, Publix, you name it, you can find it. Oh, let's see. From there, then what you do is you process the meat, you cook it up till it's almost done. You combine everything together. What I did personally was I actually had about 7 or 8 tomatoes. I didn't cook them down. I actually used a blender to process them and actually grind them up into a nice tomato sauce. Add salt and a, give me a minute, specialty style of pepper. It's a, here we go. 4 peppercorn blend. Black peppercorn, white peppercorn, green peppercorn, red peppercorn. Really good. Really simplistic. Not bad. And then I actually added that in. And then in the process of cooking down the meat, I seasoned it with pepper, salt, garlic. Simple. Cooked it all together. Let everything go. Boiled up some noodles, finished it off, let it render for about an hour, hour and a half. At that point, the water from the tomatoes actually boiled off to the point where it actually made a really nice sauce. At this point, that's actually a really viable sauce. It's really good. I'll actually try some right now. It's better warm though. All right, let's stir this up. But I added a lot of meat to it, so it turned into this meat sauce. Still really good cold. Better warm. Oh, excuse me while I clean up my area. Alright, got a bit of an onion. But when you cook up the onion, make certain to cook it down and dice it down to the point where it's actually a really thin paper-esque. Where's the camera? There you go. That's an onion. See how thin it is and translucent? Yeah, make certain to cook it down to that point. Actually blend it with your meat too. Helps with keeping everything nice and tender. Alright. So, next of all, wash hands. Soap, water, wash. Now, if you have the time and the patience, what you can do is add tomatoes into a small bowl of water, throw them in, cut them up, dice them up, and let it just boil down. The estimated time for that is anywhere between an hour and a half to 2 hours. So if you got the time for it, do it. It's actually quite good. I didn't have the time, so what I did is I used a blender. Put them in, process, go, dump. All done. Now, for here, water's almost boiling, so not too bad. Let me go get the rest of the spaghetti noodles, add these in. Now, udon, especially Japanese udon that comes from Japan, takes about 3 to 10 minutes to cook up. In boiling water, the way how you process them is the same how you process spaghetti. Add cold water to it, rinse it off, add a little bit of salt, oil, breaks it up, prevents it from sticking to each other. That's what you're going to do. Now, what I'm going to do from here is, with this spaghetti sauce, with that spaghetti sauce, we are going to actually go ahead and do this. There you go. As soon as this gets to the point of boiling over, which we are going to blend this here. There we go. Now, I know I don't normally post live videos to YouTube. I'm not going to talk about too much, but those who know me and actually know my channel know I love to cook, know I love to spend time with others, know I actually spend time sharing my time with others. Now, what I'm going to say is this. If you want to actually share something or talk about yourself or talk about yourself in the community, come up onto our Discord. The link's going to be in the description down below of this video. The big thing about it is we have fun. We try to enjoy ourselves as a community. We try to actually, legitimately, there was a community poll that happened yesterday that actually had us do Age of Empires. It was a lot of fun. YouTube actually broke. YouTube broke. It's a shame, but it happened. YouTube actually broke. Sorry about that. Just wanted to come in and say that. Also, by the way, if you have any questions, comments, suggestions, please leave it in my comment section. I'm more than willing to hear you out, see what you say. Also, please engage us in the community Discord. I will say this, we're very stringent on the rules. Please don't break them. Welcome to the David Stream family. I hope everybody has a wonderful day, and I hope that we actually have a really good time. Now, let's go and get this puppy started in a minute after this water boils. All right, we got bubbles. We got bubbles, and we got more bubbles. This is the slowest part to making a video, and I do apologize about that. Like I said, though, it takes time. For anybody else who has a question, comment, suggestion, though, definitely down below. Thank you. Let me go get the spaghetti, and we'll be right back. I'm going to make a call. I want to read this out real quick. Now, not a sponsor, not anything else. 4 quarts of boiling water, uncovered for 10 to 11 minutes until desired tenderness. Okay, tenderness. So these need to go in first to actually make certain that they're tender. And that's our goal. So, we have our sauce. We have our Japanese noodles. We have our spaghetti. Now, as soon as this gets to a point of a rolling boil, like I said, I don't know how long that's going to be, but hopefully soon, because it takes so long to make water boil. The big thing about it, I will say personally, is if you want to actually do these recipes, or if you want to actually try it out, ask. I'll share. I wish I actually made a video of this sauce right here, though, and the process time. It's just that video would take 1.5 hours to 2 hours. It was a lot of prep work. It was a lot of time. It took a lot of patience as well. And me and my sister were working together. Now, my sister at times sometimes will come on the channel, say hi. I will leave it alone at that. But most of the time we are working together as best we can. My nephew's 2, 3 months. 11 pieces. He comes on my channel at times, actually introduces himself, says hi. Sometimes actually gets on my computer as well and plays Bloons TD6. When I do a stream with my nephew, it's because of the fact that he actually is needing to be watched, or there's something going on. Other times he just wants to say hi and how he's doing and actually spend some time with me. There are times where we play music, spend time where I lost a noodle. Oh well, I'll pick it up. Anyways, so what we'll do, there you go. Done. All right, I'll be right back. Now, to make certain to encapsulate some of the flavors and the sweetness, so we're going to add some of this meat sauce in. Break it down. Because this is onion, pepper, plenty of salt, plenty of good time. Alright. Gives a little bit of an oily layer to it to make it actually not stick to each other as well. Let me show you. Alright. Careful. There you go. You see how the oil bubbles are around here? There you go. Now, I will be right back. I'll be back in about 5 minutes. Actually, about 3 to 4 minutes at most, but legitimately, this is going to take some time to cook up. So we'll let this cook, and y'all will be my audience. Thank you very much. I'll be back in about 3 minutes. All right, we are back. We are back. We are back. We are back. Now, I'm going to pause this here, and we'll resume shortly. All right, we are back. Thank you. It's been about 5 to 6 minutes. Let's go and add these noodles in. All right, I'll be right back. Come on. There we go. Just putting on some music for everybody. Good, the noodles are breaking down. The spaghetti itself is almost al dente, which is perfect. Now, let's take a look. I know it looks kind of weird having two sets of noodles in there. Might be a noodle crime for all that matters. I don't care. I'm going for flavor and enjoyment. There we go. The music in the background is copyright-free music. I'll put the playlist in the description down below of the video as soon as I get it freed up and processed. Recording on my cell phone is a little bit different than normal. It takes time to process the video on YouTube, so anywhere between 30 minutes to a day. Alright. Now, let's try one of these Japanese noodles. The udon. Oh, it's hot. Feels a bit al dente. About 2 more minutes. Quickly. One more time. Now I want to say this. Thank you for making this channel the way it is as well. Currently the amount of subscribers we have on the YouTube channel is around 189, I believe. 187. Not 100% sure. I'll double check, but I want to say we're going to reach 200 pretty soon. Around maybe a couple of days to a week. I did do my official Twitch channel too. It is David, capital D, stream, capital S, _. Also, the official Discord's the same. It's the David, capital D, stream, capital S, _ official Discord, where you can find most any type of news, information, or anything regarding my scheduling or my upcoming streams. Now, I will say, I'm thinking about doing something with Patreon. I'm not sure though, because I did get up to 25 followers on Twitch, which is amazing, in less than 3 days of streaming on Twitch. So what I'm thinking about doing is continuing that trend and getting up to 50 so that I can be an affiliate and actually give us the ability to actually have donations or bits and subscription donations to the channel if somebody wants to support it that way. I'm not 100% sure where I want to go with this, but I want to say thank you for your support, and it looks like the noodles are done. It actually sounds like it too. So what I'm doing right now is I'm getting a strainer for the noodles, and remember what I said about leaving them in cold water. Alright, let's go and take this, move across here. Let's get the rest of the noodles out. Anything to burn on the pot. One last straggler. Let's begin. Alright. Keep it cool. Now we'll season this the typical Italian way, which is going to be some salt and olive oil to prevent it from sticking to each other. Because, like even Italian noodles, these will stick. Right. A little bit of Salt Bay for you. Olive oil. And you blend. Now, that's looking good. We're at 25 minutes. Perfect. Now, let's go and warm this up. Now, normally what we would do is pan warm it. I don't have time for that. So what we'll do is we'll just take a small section of it, warm it up, throw it together. I'll grab one of these. So y'all can see. All right. Go wash my hands again. Wash my hands. People call me a bit of a neat freak when it comes down to my hand cleanliness, but also the fact is being honest, if somebody even sneezes in my direction, I can get sick. So it's a dual-edged sword. Anyways, take that, apply it in. Now, make certain to mix it up. I want a little bit more meat sauce, just for appearances. Now let's see, where's my oregano? Let's see, bay leaf, oregano. Just for some garnish, and last but not least, some parsley. There it goes. Now, since this is a reheat, we're just going to throw this in the microwave for 15-20 seconds just to warm it up. I don't want to cook the noodles anymore. But what I want to do is actually have the warm sauce. Now, where's my cover? Oh, here it is. And that, ladies and gentlemen, oh my word. A good meal. Now let's go over here. We have company. Hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
It's going. You need a diaper.
See? Take a
and
look.
Clothes.
See? It's you?
You need a diaper and some clothes. Babe.
Anyways, I'll talk to everyone later. Have a good one.